First, strip off all of her clothes, then smash ice blocks at 100 degrees below zero. To ensure the freshness of the trafficker, place her steadily while pouring all the crushed ice into a wooden barrel. Next, lift a lid weighing several dozen kilograms and carefully position it around the woman's neck, leaving only her head exposed for breathing. To prevent the trafficker from escaping during punishment, this prison has specially designed an extremely sturdy leather strap. Once lightly buckled onto the ice barrel, no matter how fiercely the prisoner resists, she cannot escape this ironclad fate. Yet within just 2 months, the deserving woman begins to feel numbness in her lower body, losing all sensation below the neck. Her face twists in pain, struggling to make any sound. She then turns to look at another prisoner already inside. After soaking for a long time, that fellow prisoner is already extremely weak. At this moment, the two look at each other, but find it impossible to express their deep regret with words. However, the prison would never let them die so easily, because the prison's purpose is to make these traffickers suffer torment and fear far worse than what abducted children endured. When they are on the brink of collapse from torture, doctors are called in to evaluate their physical condition. Once the doctors confirm they are not in serious danger, they are sent back to their cells to recover. But their punishment is far from over. Once their energy is restored and they're back to full strength, they are re-evaluated. And once they learn their body has recovered to normal, the fear of further torture instantly rises again. They begin to resist, slowly trying to fight back. But this obviously is useless. When the prisoner becomes agitated, the guards will knock them unconscious. Then they are dragged out and doused repeatedly with 50-degree hot water, experiencing the agony of ice and fire. After that, they are locked inside a pitch-black solitary cell. This is meant to make them feel the multiplied fear that abducted children lived with in darkness. Their food is delivered through a small door, consisting only of rotting foul leftovers. Though hard to swallow, this is their only source of food. After all, they once fed the same to kidnapped children. At first, they are allowed a brief moment of sunlight in the dark room, but this mercy lasts only 30 minutes a day. Once the time is up, the only window that lets in sunlight is shut. 9. What truly drives them to despair is that their time in the sunlight decreases day by day. As the days go on, the amount of sunlight they see also fades, until one day it is completely taken from their lives, leaving them to live forever in darkness and fear. After 3 months in darkness, they may briefly see the light of a single candle. Sometimes the prison even allows the parents of abducted children to enter the dark room and vent their anger. Perhaps only in that moment do they finally understand the pain and despair those children once felt.